Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about VCT America Stage 1 Week 1 result. But before we get into the results, let's first talk about next week's schedule matches, which is ultimately Week 2. So G2 versus 100 Thieves to start off Week 2, then Sentinels versus Leviathan, then Korea Esports will go up against MIBR who had a bye week, NRG and Furia will then go up against each other, but finally will be Cloud9 versus Evil Geniuses. Who I think is Loud, I'm pretty sure. I think Loud will have a bye week, so at least Loud can prep a bit more for next week, which is pretty important, which is the Super Week, where it's basically like double matches, basically. So let's now have a look at the Week 1 matches. First off with Cloud9 versus Leviathan. It was a 2-1 victory for Cloud9 against Leviathan. Now, I'll say this, in my pick'ems, I did put Leviathan to win against Cloud9. Because I knew Rooney and Moose, I knew they were going to be good, but I just needed to see, it, obviously, with my own eyes. And obviously, I think Rooney, he will definitely, he definitely came in swinging, from where he was last year with Cloud9, now here, this year with Cloud9, he's still pretty good, and Moose was also very consistent as well, so really happy that Moose is finally in Tier 1, Bosley, 37 on Icebox, 37 on Sunset as well for Cloud9, Icebox went to Leviathan, and 18-16 on Ascent for Cloud9, where, yes, Leviathan did use his weird comp of a Raze, Viper, Sage. That's really strange to me, but it almost worked, and Oxy, however, gained MVP for Cloud9, which is no surprise because Oxy, he's just an absolute cracked duelist, so this is a decent showing for Cloud9. I do feel bad for Aspas because he popped off in this series, but this is a pretty good showing, I'll be honest, with Cloud9. Another team which had a great showing was NRG, as they absolutely destroyed Loud on Sunset 13-2. The first map, Breeze 13-10, was pretty close, but Sunset was not even close whatsoever because they're still running that stupid Phoenix comp, which I hate. Team 1 once again getting MVP, which is no surprise there. NRG, they just turned it up a notch, and with Ethan as well on Yoru, which, well, I mean, it actually worked out well, and to be fair, no one else on that team can really play Yoru. And I think Ethan has played Yoru before, so it makes sense that Ethan will go Yoru, the IGL himself going Yoru. So it worked out well for him and for the entire team of NRG, and Team 1 getting MVP. So yeah, NRG, they're looking strong, and they're looking to finally get a spot into Masters this year in 2024 after missing out on Madrid. So I guess they're a bit on a revenge tour, we'll say. So we'll see how they go up against Sentinels, which is going to be a great watch. Now for the second day, NRG versus G2 versus Evil Geniuses. It was a 2-0 victory for G2 against EG. 13-8 on Lotus, 13-3 on Icebox, and it was the IGL Valorant MVP, which kind of shocked me. Maybe the changes that they did of getting rid of Net for Icy was actually a good change. Icy was very decent, pretty just decent, alright, but I think the two main players were definitely Valorant and Trent. I mean, Trent, he was back on the initiator role after kind of just flexing onto like whatever role that they really needed, and he kind of looked shaky in kickoff. Now here, he's looking like the guard Trent. He's looking like 2022 Trent, we'll say. And that's obviously like a great sign. Val, once again, as the IGL, looking back on his prime like he was in 2022 as well for the guard. And once again, they did a great job there. So, really excited to see how G2 go. This is now a better looking G2 from what it was previously in kickoff, but to be fair, they were up against some pretty tough competition, but still, either way, this is still a good showing there for G2. Sentinels, beating out 100 Thieves. Was it convincing? I mean, Icebox, Sassy just brought them out, so there's a reason why Sassy was MVP here. 30% on Icebox once again for Sentinels, and 36 on Split as well. They did use John QT. John QT actually made it to America just in time for this match. I'm pretty sure like a day or something like before this match started. So the Sentinels, they're pretty lucky. Otherwise, like Curry would be in, and Zealous or something. I think would have been the IGL or something. But it was late as Sentinels. I mean, they might be lying about that. But either way, I think also Zealous actually had like Bundle as his tag behind the shirt, which I mean, it's one way to promote the bundle, but at the same time, G2, they legit made an actual walkout theme song to promote the bundle. So who is the real winner in this bundle battle? I don't know. I don't know what to call it, I'll be honest, between Sentinels and G2. When have I heard that rivalry before? But either way, Sentinels, they did a great job. 100 Thieves, they still look very shaky. This is why I generally think 100 Thieves might be the worst NA team, because they just look so shaky. Like, this is not the 100 Thieves I expected them to be. They have great pieces. They have Asuna. They have Bang. They have Cryocells. They have a great idea of Bang. Of Bucio. They have a pretty decent initiator of EU. And they're just not using it well. I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure that is Cryocells on the frickin' Astra on Split. And it still has not worked. So I don't know what 100 Thieves are doing, but it's kind of annoying me right now. And finally, to end off week 1, that being Crew Esports versus Furia Esports, and it was Crew beating out Furia. 37 on Lotus for Crew, 30-11 on Icebox for Furia, and 37 on Breeze for Crew. Kesnet gained MVP. Heat was phenomenal. It was great. A great asset to this team. Maybe it was actually a good idea maybe to bench MTA, but I felt like he maybe needed a bit more time to really get used to the team. But also, he was off-rolling. He was a duelist, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what team was. I think it was Furious Gaming, correct me if I'm wrong. And now he's the initiator. So I can understand that he's struggling a bit. Fury, on the other hand, I am very disappointed about. Generally, and I don't really say because Nozwear coming into Furia will make the team 100 times better. That's not what I expect. I expected them to at least be a bit better than this. Like, with Nozwear, with like some, I guess, like with the better, I'll be honest, a much better initiator player than how, how Liaozi was. Even though I think Liaozi was actually the smoke player, but still, either way, you know what I mean. Nozwear is better than Liaozi, in my opinion. But, I mean, it's kind of just the MW0 team. It's like, I think, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Bo or some person on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember who said it right now. But they basically said, I will try and find whoever said it. But basically, they said that Furia, actually, it might be Mimi. I think Furia, I'm pretty sure she said something about Furia is like 2023 Carmine Core and NW0 is Scream. And I think that is the funniest thing ever. Like, she's kind of accurate, but Furia is a much better team than 2023 Carmine Core. So, like, I can understand where she's going, but at the same time, Furia are just 10 times better than Carmine Core. At least it's actual strats. They're not making stupid plays or anything, but I could tell that Furia is built around MW0, and it just has not been working well. I mean, hell, they only ran two duelists in 2 maps. Icebox, they didn't run it, and yet they still somehow won. So I don't know what Furia are cooking up, but we'll see how they go in the next one. But I'm a bit scared, I'll be honest, for Furia. Let's now have a look now at the standings, and oh boy, the groups are very mismatched here. Group Alpha, all of them are 1-0. G2, NRG, Crew, Sentinels, and Cloud9, all of them obviously won their matches, are in the same group. MIBR currently 0-0 because during that they have not played yet. While everyone else is 0-1 over in Group Omega. Leviton, 100 Thieves, Furia, Loud, NEG, all of them are 0-1. And what does that look like now for the championship point standings? Well, nothing much, I'll be honest. Sentinels, I mean, they have 7 points. They won kickoff, they won Madrid. Obviously, they're going to have like a massive lead. Cloud9, G2, Crew, and NRG, all of them have 1 point each. While 100 Thieves, EG, Furia, Loud, Leviton, and MIBR, all of them have 0 points. So now, guys, to comment, and subscribe. It would really help me, especially on this channel. Obviously, just like in the other regions, I will be posting more of these type of videos as well at the end of each week. So watch out for those. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys next time in the next one. Goodbye.